Right, Tab. Well, we might be in the 80s, but let's not forget the hot summer days, they're still hanging around. And while parents may find it fun to hop in the car and take their little ones out for a ride, it's important to keep them safe from this heat.
It only takes 10 minutes, folks, for the inside of the car to become 20 degrees hotter. WFXR's Hayes Marie Anderson shares ways to protect your children.
Okay, we are still in the dog days of summer, which means we are experiencing some high temperatures. But it's important to be safe. So, of course, I have Jill, good friend to the show, and she's part of Carilion Safe Kids. Okay, we have a kid. Yes. Well, a toy child, that is. Let's talk about car safety and how it's important to keep these kiddos safe, especially during these dog days of summer. So what are some things that we should be doing?
Well, we just need to remember that as hot as it is outside, it can be 5 to 10 times hotter inside your car. So we want to make sure anytime we put a child in the car, whether it's an infant, an older child, that we are reminding ourselves that the children are in the car, and when we get to our destination, they've got to get taken out of the car.
So let's do a demonstration for just a moment. Let's just say, okay, we're off, we're going to do some chores. Can you show us how to put the car seat in and ideas and reminders of what we can do?
Absolutely.
All right, come on.
So we're going to put the baby in the car.
Okay.
And as you can see, I already have a stuffed animal sitting in that car seat.
Right.
And what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to take that stuffed animal and I'm going to grab him out and I'm going to put the baby in the car.
I don't know how to do this. Show me.
Okay,
I'll take the stuffed animal.
Okay, take the stuffed animal.
Teach me.
So we need to make sure that they're safe and secure in the car. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my purse because I never go anywhere without my purse. I'm going to put that in the back seat.
And these are little reminders that you can do to make sure to remind yourself, hey, don't forget about the kiddo, just in case, even if you're running to the grocery store, correct?
Right. Yep. Most of our dads or some of our other parents don't have purses. Take your cell phone. Okay, we don't want to be texting and driving anyway. Put your cell phone in the back seat of the car to remind you that that baby's there. And then we take our stuffed animal and we're going to bring it to the front seat and put it in the front seat so it stares at us so we know when we're driving, we get to our destination, that the child is in the back seat of the car.
Perfect. So we're going to close the door for just a moment, and we've already put a thermometer in there. So let's see, where are we at right now? I say let's look. Where are we? I can't see it.
I think it's 105 degrees.
So right now, so currently the car is 105 degrees. Yep. So what are some other things that we should be aware of, and when it comes to kids and hot cars?
Yeah. Just be aware that it can happen. Everybody says, oh, how would you ever forget your child's in the car? Well, we don't forget the crying child or the chatting child. It's one that's quiet, that's fallen asleep. We're all so busy, we're all so stressed out. We miss an exit, we walk into a room and forget what we're doing. It's kind of the same thing with a child in a car. So what we want to do is, again, make sure we give ourselves reminders. Other things that we can do is if it's a daycare situation, let's make sure that your daycare provider calls you. Put a timer on your phone at 8:10 a.m. Did you drop off the child? One really good thing, starting in 2025, there is federal legislation out now that all vehicles have to have back seat sensors to remind you that there's a child in that car.
Which is very important because, like you said, we can easily forget about things. Life is just so busy, and our kiddos are precious cargo. So not only are we talking about this, but literally, you guys just saw, I don't know how to install a car seat. Right. You guys are also teaming up and providing services. How is this happening?
We do that every single third Thursday of the month. We have a car seat safety check at Roanoke City Fire Station number 6 to 4 to 6 p.m. Everybody can come and stop by. And we also do them here at Carilion Children's by appointment, and they can contact us at Carilion Children's for that. 80% of car seats that are installed by parents and caregivers are not in correctly, so we want to make sure that we get them in correctly. And then when we do those car seat safety checks, we go over all of these things as far as how to prevent heat stroke with our parents and caregivers as well.
And before we wrap up and before we check on our our thermometer, what do you do? Let's say you're at the grocery store or you're just in a parking lot and you see that there is a kiddo, windows up, in the car alone. Yeah. What can you do?
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to call 911. And if that child you can see that child is clearly in distress, you're going to do whatever you can to get that child out. All right. There is, again, another law in the state of Virginia that will protect anybody from being prosecuted. If you call 911 first, you do what you can to get that child out. Unfortunately, most of us will stand around. We're going to wait around. We're going to see if their parents come out. We might go into the store and have them paged. You have no idea. Children's internal body temperatures heat up way faster than what we do as adults. You have no idea what their internal body temperature is. We need to get them out of the car immediately.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about temperature. Let's go check real quick. It's just been several minutes. 112 this car got just by us just having a quick conversation. So once again, it's important, leave those reminders. You know, when you have the kiddos, it will make things not only easier, you know, just to keep the kids safe. Am I right?
Right. Other thing too, we say with our older kids, they love to play in cars. Keep your car locked at all times so there's no way kids can access it and get in and get themselves locked in.
Well, great advice. Thank you so much.
Thank
It
you.
is really hot out here, so if we're hot, I'm pretty sure the kids are hot.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to toss it back to you.